Let's talk about movies. Don't we all love a good mystery? Mystery stories have always entertained us, but the mystery and crime stories we're familiar with did not emerge until 1841 with The Murders in Rue Morgue, a short story written by Edgar Allan Poe. Great writers continued giving us great mysteries, twisting our heads on paper until 1900 when Arthur Weed Marvin made a 30-second silent film, Sherlock Holmes Baffled, the first mystery to be put on film. We all have seen countless mysteries since then, some pretty good ones and some not so good ones. But what is the difference between these two? To answer that question, we'll jump to 2013 when Ugly, written and directed by Mystery Kashyap, came out. Today we'll learn a thing or two about the fundamentals of a good mystery from the most accomplished film of a critically acclaimed director.
It just came together very well.
Hi everyone, I'm Akshan and welcome to this video.
तेरी बेटी है तो मेरी भी बेटी है।
पापा, मुझे आपके पास आना है।
So what makes a good mystery? Well, there are a number of answers to this, but most importantly, it's the power of engagement. A good mystery won't let you sit dead-eyed through the movie. A good mystery will make you ask questions about the characters, constantly forming your own theories until the end. So let me rephrase my question. What makes an engaging mystery? Is it the richly detailed atmosphere, or is it the built suspense in each silence between conversation? Or is it the big reveal, the aha moment, also known as the payoff? Well, it's all of these things, but none of these things will matter unless it's a good setup.
बेटा 5 minutes के लिए यहाँ बैठ, मैं एक छोटा सा काम है.
But let us dive deep into the crime mystery genre to understand in detail how to set up a good mystery. Someone has committed a crime and we are going through the investigation, gathering clues and making conclusions. Now, the single most powerful thing that makes us engaged in such stories is simply suspicion. Doubt, distrust, and skepticism. Doubt is the feeling of uncertainty and lack of conviction. When in doubt, our mind can't stop but get invested, constantly looking for clues, trying to figure out a way to put your characters in clear light. And that's where bad mystery fails at. It couldn't create a powerful distrust in its characters, resulting in us not caring about the mystery, and when the big reveal comes out from the corner, it feels forced and unnatural. But Ugly is not a bad mystery. It's the fact that how comfortably and consciously it shifts our aim of suspicion toward different characters throughout the film. The answer to how it does that lies in the setup of its character and plot. While there are numerous ways to create a suspicion, the most powerful one which Ugly uses constantly is explaining its character's motive. It is not if he did it, how did he do it, but if he did it, why did he do it? Can the motive be fulfilled by the crime? If yes, that creates a powerful enough doubt to question its character's conscience. Let me tell you a vague story. Let's say you and few of your buds are hanging out at your house. The goofy chubby one suggests to order pizza because it's his favorite shit ever. So you order a pizza and each one of you gets 2 slices. They both ate there, but you say you're keeping one for later. The chubby one makes some comment like, I'm gonna eat it for you if you don't, and you make a sarcastic comment of not kicking his ass if he does. The next morning, you wake up thinking about your beautiful slice of pizza, you open the fridge not giving a single fuck about your health, and you are left paralyzed. Guess what? Somebody ate your beautiful pizza. Now, if you're a human being like us, an ugly one, and you have a decent amount of brain tissue in you, it's pretty obvious who you're gonna point your finger to. Is it the neighbor who jerks off to 18th century porno magazines? No, it's your chubby friend, of course. Now, because you know his motivations, both the direct one and the indirect one, it is pretty logical to doubt your friend. Now, he may not have ate a beautiful slice of pizza, maybe the neighbor did, but even as vague a clue breadcrumbs on his bed are, it is enough to make you kick his ass. And that's where the genius of Anurag Kashyap comes to play, on how he sets up at least one or more motives, either direct or indirect, for each character right from the start, literally from the first scene. Because of how the plot is created, how every character is directly connected to the inciting incident, Kashyap has the power to give each character enough reason to have kidnapped the girl to cause potential red herrings, which means something that misleads or distracts from an important issue. It is intentionally used by the writer to create a false clue leading to a false conclusion. And if you've seen this film, you know what I'm talking about. For a suicidal housewife, Kali is the living reminder of her broken first marriage. She is seen begging for love from her second husband, who keeps her as a prisoner. If not love, then some money to be like herself again. For this one-note cop who is a good police officer but is sexist and arrogant, Kali is a constant reminder of the love he never received. Notice that after all these years, these two don't have a child. For a failed actor, Kali is the only thing precious to him, but his ex-wife keeps snatching her away from him. But his comments also told us he cares more about himself than her daughter. For a poor casting director, Kali is a chance to get back on his loans. For an unsatisfied actress, Kali is a chance to leave her sexually inactive husband. For a nobody, Kali is a chance to gain some money, something not even his own parents are willing to give. All of this information is set up precisely right from the beginning if you watch closely. Ugly creates a character web so perfect that the story can turn south any point the director wants it, reminiscent to the theme and the moral argument the director wants to convey. Throughout the film, Kashyap never misses a chance to give us insight into its characters, further deepening our doubt and leaving no room for filler. Unlike a friend, what we get from the characters are more than just breadcrumbs, constantly applying different conclusions. This keeps the audience always engaged, always thinking, until the end. So that was my thoughts about the movie and how to make a good mystery. Ugly, however, is not just a mystery and have its own agendas which I intentionally didn't focus on because I want to talk about all the other things which made it so good. I had a great time making this video. Please comment below if you agree on my thoughts or not. Suggest some movies if you want to. Like, share and subscribe if you feel like it because I'll be making these essays weekly. At the end, I want to say that I'm a big fan of Anurag Kashyap and I think he is one of the greatest directors of our century. But he gets pretty bad rep from majority of Indian audience about how his movies lack Bollywood masala, fun and enjoyment and are basically too dark. And I think I don't have to say anything about it because the director made it clear himself how hilariously out of sync the forced comedy is, both for us and the characters.